Hi, I'm Tony Fleming. Welcome to Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey, I just pulled the hanging tag off today's car. This is kind of interesting. This is a 28 Ford Street Rod, and I don't know if you know, I'm sure some of you do, some of you don't, but a lot of the street rods are replicas or fiberglass copies. Because, you know, after, it's funny to say this, I mean, this is a 70-year-old car. After years and years of the hot and the cold and whatever, the metal gets deteriorated and things like that, so they're very, very expensive to restore. This happens to be an all-steel 28 Ford, and it's had some modern updates and things like that to make it easier to drive, make it more comfortable, and things like that. So let's take a walk around, we'll look at it. And it's actually pretty nice. Starting out with a crate motor right here, Chevrolet 350, 300 horsepower, fast burn engine with headers and dual exhaust. Sounds very nice. Coil spring front suspension, chrome shocks, chrome steering bars, chrome front end, chrome push bars, chrome brake housings. Nicely done. The great thing about this car is, you know, some of these cars can be $100,000, $125,000. This is a nicely priced $29,000 car that you could take out and drive around on a great day. It has some great features on it. We're kind of going to walk around a little bit. This has on it, to kind of keep some of the originality and keep it kind of cool, it has 58 Corvette brakes all the way around, which is interesting. We put the torque thrusts on it. We have a couple different sets of wheels and tires you can try out to see if you like them. We have a set of baby moons that are tall. We also have the fenders for the car. The fenders bolt on and off. You can have them on, or you can put on a big set of wheels and tires. We have a couple different options. You kind of let us know what you want to do. We also, this is kind of nice if you get caught in the weather. It's got a little convertible top. Otherwise, doesn't take too long to put down. Folds down just like that. The windshield's kind of nice too. You can take the windshield out, or you can just rotate it forward for fresh air to come in. That's how you get. And by the way, this is the air conditioning right here. This is the fresh air. This is the cold air. Okay? Anyway, great looking piece. A lot of this stuff is really all original, just been redone. Let's take a look inside for a second. 3-spoke wood wheel by Grant, polished stainless and wood, full gauges. This also has a fuel cell in it. A fuel cell is like a safety gas tank. You know, these cars had the gas tanks held down below there where, you know, maybe they didn't really know about the safety of gas at the time. But this one has a polished stainless fuel cell, and the fuel cell works like this. It works, they required it in race cars and super fast quarter-mile cars. In the sense that the gas is stored in a container, and inside that container is foam, and it suspends the gasoline in it, so if it was to rupture, it wouldn't leak out all over the ground and catch fire. So this is nice and safe back here. Got a nice big safe front end on it, and steering is very original and nice, and it's nice and tight, which looks good. And with the radials, it actually handles pretty nicely. Come around the other side, I'll show you a couple things. Getting in, it's pretty easy. Just to give you an idea of size, I'm 6'1". Got the shifter here. It's got full dash on it. And one of the things a lot of people do when they modify cars, like for instance when they make a special fuel tank for these cars, a lot of people don't put gas gauges in because it's a lot of work. You have to get a sending unit, you have to wire it, you have to do all this stuff, get gauges and things like that. This does happen to have a fuel gauge. It has a speedometer, has volts, water, and oil pressure. All of that stuff works. Plenty of mirrors. Got this cool little mirror here. Got dual side mirrors there. Here's a little nice little piece underneath the dash is a hidden digital sound system with CD. Got 2 nice speakers mounted in it. I like the black piping with the red seats. I think it looks nice. This also has turn signals, headlights. And normally Justin would ask us to turn on the parking lights because that's part of the feature he likes the most about cars, is he would ask you to do that. So I just wanted you to see what it looked like if he had asked to have that done. One of the nice things about cars like these is you know, they still have a nice little performance sound to them, but you could cruise for hours in this car just having a good time. Why don't we go ahead and start it up and hear how it sounds. Starts right up. Nice and smooth. Come check out the gauges light up, they look very nice. The trunk, nicely detailed, we can check this out. And it's locking too, so if you went to a show, look how big it is. Back's inside here. is the fuel cell we talked about, your battery. You know, the nice thing about these kind of cars is these kind of cars make everybody happy. You know, when you drive any of these classics, especially stuff like this, you know, it could be a year before you see another one. And anybody who sees a car like this, it brings back a little different time. It's not the pressure of jumping in a car and having to drive to work, your daily driver. You jump in this car after work, and I think it makes your day a little bit better. So anyway, let's keep walking around for a second. Stuff like these details here where they spent some time having the headlights chromed. We talked a little bit about the suspension being chromed. You know, these pieces are, you really can't buy these pieces. You actually have to send them out, wait several months to get them chromed, bring them back, have somebody install and assemble them correctly, align the front end, stuff like that. All that's been done for you here. So what's really ready for you is for you to get in this car and go for a drive and just have a great, great time. You know, we're Fleming's Ultimate Garage. We're very proud to present this 28 Ford real steel street rod. Call us, 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it.